Simon Calvert is from the campaign group No to Named Persons, and he joins us now. Thanks very much for coming on the line. Is there a connection in your mind between the debate about named persons and the death of Liam Fee?
Well, I think that questions have to be asked. I didn't disagree with the word that the First Minister said. There's a serious case review looking into what happened in this case, and the lessons must be learned. And obviously, nobody can prejudge the outcome of that serious case review. But it is legitimate to ask questions. I mean, we've been taken aback to be accused of trying to politicise this case. Supporters of the named person have been citing poor Liam Fee for months as justification for the named person policy. But the truth is that the policy has been rolled out in Fife for years.
It's not the same policy, though, is it? It is similar, but it isn't a pilot of what is proposed in this legislation.
I'm afraid it is. If the government say in their press statement after press statement that the named person legislation is simply implementing, they say, good practice that's already operating in Fife and other places, they say that the named person scheme in Fife and elsewhere is working well, and they're using Fife precisely as a justification for rolling out the named person scheme across Scotland. So I think it is legitimate to suggest that the serious case review must be prepared to ask difficult questions about the named person protocols. This is not about allocating blame to individuals. This is a question about whether the named person system really will help, or whether it actually gets in the way. And we've been arguing now for years that one of the major problems with the named person system is its insistence on universal monitoring rather than focusing on the children who are suspected of being vulnerable or at risk. And its insistence on monitoring not simply risk of significant harm, but what the government call well-being concerns, and they say well-being means happiness. So the risk is that the social worker caseload is increased by this insistence on monitoring all families, generating more information. So if you are a social worker, you already have a very difficult job with say 25 case files on your desk that you have to review to see if there's a problem with a child. The named person scheme might mean you have 50 files on your desk. That's not going to make it any more likely that you're going to spot the vulnerable children that really need help.
But Simon, politics aside, party politics, other politics aside, the scheme is supported by some of those at the sharp end of childcare. They believe that having this named person system with access to information about a child is vital for a successful child protection system.
They do, and many social workers and other people involved in child protection disagree with them. I mean, there is a legitimate difference of opinion about this, and many people think that you will simply be overloading an already overloaded system. It's important to remember that Police Scotland themselves raised the question with the government about whether the named person approach would result in genuinely vulnerable children being marginalised. They said it risked taking the focus away from them. They also, as a matter of fact, said that they were aware of cases where actual reports of child abuse were delayed in being passed on to police by the named person protocols, and they had actual case studies of that.
But
That's very serious.
Sorry to interrupt, Simon, but you're not objecting to this because it will increase the workload of social workers. You're objecting to it because it's the state poking its nose into family affairs, isn't it?
I've been talking about the workload of social workers for the last 2 years, and we've been talking about the workload of teachers and health visitors too. No, that's precisely one of the key arguments that we have made. And yes, of course, if the scheme is as it's set out in legislation and in guidance, then it does promise to be highly invasive. And there are plenty of people telephoning me, telling me their experiences of named person pilot schemes, which are very concerning indeed.
Simon Calvert from No to Named Persons, thanks very much indeed.